Hey everybody, here with another episode of Mixed Media March Minis. This little challenge for the month is hosted by Kelly at collage-lab.com. I'll put her information below. Today I'm tackling the topic, or the prompt, rubber bands. There's a lot you can do with rubber bands, but I months and months ago saw this idea and I can't wrap my brain around how it will work. And it's maybe because I might have the wrong kind of rubber bands, but I haven't tried it yet. But I thought we would today, since that's our prompt. So, got us a handful of these little rubber bands. And I have an acrylic block, a stamping block. And I saw a while ago, and again, I don't know that I've got the right size, but I saw someone and there's probably a trick to getting these straight. I saw someone take a stamping block and wrap rubber bands around it and stamp some lines. So, and it's one of those that I think I saw it on, not on YouTube, but on like Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And I screenshotted it, the picture of it, and it's been in my phone for months, and I keep saying, I need to do that. And so since the prompt is rubber bands, let's try it and see. So I'm just working with regular rubber bands. Nothing special. This is what I had. This is the size I had. I'm sure you could probably play around with different sizes. You have to pardon my laundry and all that noise going on because today's laundry day, and so I'm trying to lay these flat because they tend to twist a little bit. I'm trying to lay them flat. And I think, which I probably should have done before, I think I want one in the center as well, like in between the line. The trick is going to be getting them straight without a guideline. Oh, come on. Well, that's just going to be crooked. I'm not going to fight with it. Nothing wrong with having crooked lines. I mean, I cut crooked, might as well stamp crooked, right? I don't want them twisted, though. I know that. And, of course, by doing it this way, you can, create it however far apart, or however crooked, or however straight, or whatever. Oh, and you know what I just thought about? We'll just have to wait on that. But anyways, I just had an idea. So hopefully I won't forget it before the end of this video. But I'm concentrating on straightening rubber bands right now. So what else could you do with rubber bands? This mixed media March minis that Kelly's doing, she mainly does collage. But of course, any of you know, collage kind of overflows onto junk journaling a lot, and paper crafting and things like that. So anyway, she's exploring with this challenge different prompts and encouraging you to explore different prompts. So check her out on her website. She does several different workshops and things like that. Mostly all around collage, but you know, I'm a firm believer that as an artist, every class or workshop you do or take, even if it's something you don't, not your normal, not your normal wheelhouse per se, I'm a firm believer that you get something out of it. Say you're an oil painter and you take a class on collage. You're going to learn about, you know, color or spacing or composition or something. You're going to get something out of it. And so, again, as an artist, I think it's important to expand your wheelhouse. You know, again, you're an oil painter and you don't do collage and you're not planning to go into collage. So you're thinking, why take a collage class? But again, it expands your horizons and it builds your creative resume. And by creative resume, I like to think of that as not like a paper resume, but as yeah, I've played around with that. Yeah, I've messed with that. Yeah, I've experienced that. I don't like it, or that's too messy for me, or I've tried that before and loved it, and I just can't. I don't have the space or time or money to explore it. I'm speaking of myself, as in pottery. I've done a little bit of pottery and absolutely love it. Wheel throwing, love it. I don't have the time. Well, I mean, I would make the time if I had the space, the equipment, the money, all that's involved with pottery. So I've got anyways, carrying on. I've got my acrylic block. My rubber bands are on pretty lined up. They're all flat, and I'm being careful not to roll them. And we're gonna dip this in our ink and see if we can make some lined paper. And of course, you know, whatever size ink block you have is perfectly fine. However many rubber bands you want, however many lines you want, perfectly fine. And there you have some lines. So that did work. I'm pretty pleased with that. I actually think I would like them a little closer together, but you saw how fidgety that was. So we're going to go with this for now. And I kind of like that it's not a solid line. I kind of like that. And of course, you could play around with whatever color ink you wanted, obviously. So I'll use these, you know, as journal card backs or whatever. I think that'd be kind of cool. Not too thrilled with that part there, but yeah, so that's a way to make lines. I'm going to play around with a little bit more. This was the idea I had, to add some more going the other way. And I'm not fussing over these. I probably should, at least to get them flat, but I'm not. And let's just see what that does. Causing a landslide over here with papers. Let's see what this does. I'm pressing a little harder on the ink pad since I'm not flat on these. I'm not exactly flat on the ones that I just did. Let's see if this makes a cool pattern for us. It may just pick up the long ones that I just put. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Cool. Again, it's not perfect, but I think it's kind of cool. yeah. Interesting mark making. I really do like the lines though. So if you wanted to create your own lines for writing space and things like that on journal cards, this is a way to do it. Again, you can use however many rubber bands and, you know, space them out however wide. And, you know, you could actually get kind of crazy and do, you know, diagonal and get them all, just kind of wrap it really willy-nilly. Make all sorts of mark making lines and things like that. So, uh-oh. A rubber band just flew across the room. But anywho, that's one way to play around with some rubber bands. If you have any other ideas, let me know. Like I said, I saw this idea a while back, and it's been on my list to try to explore. I'll probably do it a little bit more, but you know, we'll see. Play around with it, see what you think. Anyways, thanks for joining me. This prompt is rubber bands for the Mixed Media March Minis, hashtag MMM Minis, hosted by Kelly at collage-lab.com. I'll put her information below. And you can check her out and check out that hashtag on YouTube and Instagram. See what everybody else is doing. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.